Okay. So now, officially, good evening to everybody all over the world, here from Spain, Marbella to everybody. Good to see you. Nice that there's so many people have joined to this meeting. I would say to the very last meeting before our start. This is definitely the last meeting, so we will have no meetings before, no pre-launch meetings before we start now, because we are shortly before our start. It's in a couple of days now. Only left until the registrations will start. And just for the explanation, we will not start like a soft launch or something like this. So when we start, everything is in place. There will be missing nothing. So we will have 17 languages in place in all our systems. I will explain you what means all our systems, of course. And of course, you can purchase packages and sponsor people, and of course get commission from the very first day. So withdrawal is open from the very first day. The mining starts, of course. Up to the mining, I will explain a little bit more, because we have already started mining. So, but I guess I will not tell you everything now from the start. We have a little presentation that I wanted to show you. So this is not the final presentation, but it is the pre-launch presentation. I need to look to my screens. I have several screens here. This is why I'm looking maybe left and right from you. So just a second. Let's see if I can share it. This is always aggravation. Can you see the screen with the Nexus presentation? So I should be now smaller than before, hopefully.
It's perfect from the screen.
Super, thank you, Mike. Okay. So there are just some people to join. Okay, so there you see, of course, the Nexus Global pre-launch news. This is what we do today. And yeah, you can see there's some phrases that are quite, I would say, precise for the idea of our business. To create something big and sustainable together with many people worldwide is definitely our main target. And this is not only words, it's definitely a promise, because we have seen the market in the last years, and even in the nearer past, I would say, even when people start with a nice idea, with lots of promises, at the end of the day, in my opinion, greed always takes place. So this is something we can definitely promise to you, that our business idea to definitely grow in MLM system, which is different to the others in the world market, where I would say minimum 10 times more people in the whole system really earn in a normal amount of money where you can make a living from. This is definitely our target. So we have been doing our research on many MLM systems, on product networks, financial networks, mining networks, and everything like this, and have seen how many, or what is the percentage of the people who really earn in a system. And if you go to through all those mining MLMs, there is a, I would say, it's not an interesting figure. It's more, it's a scary number. And the scary number is that only 3% of all people really earn money to make a living. Means, and this is maybe why people think binary plans or all this are scam. And a binary plan, there's only one who's the winner, is the company. But that's not like it is. So I think it's always the setup, it's always the products behind, and it's of course always what you give back to the distributors, because at the end of the day, it's a joint venture between the distributors and of course the company. Without distributors, the company will never succeed. And we are definitely not here to collect some money and then run away with the mining farms. And this is definitely another approach. So we will give shares to every distributor, of course, with some regulations, to our mining pool. But I'm telling now too much, because let's go through the presentation a little bit to get, yeah, a briefly view about what is coming. For some of you, of course, it will be a little bit, there will be not so much news in the first 10 minutes, I would say, but later on you will see what everything about. So what we have here, let's go through this. So this is our mining packages. So we start with $25. As you can see, it goes to $250,000. Why it's so big and why it's so small. The last three packages, 75 to 250K, are investor packages. So this is only for a few people, because there are always some people in your downline who say, hey, I've somebody who does not want to make, who does not want to refer people. There are always people who just want to take some money down and take place, for example, in the mining operation. So this is what we have, of course, been thinking about before we start. And this is why we have those three packages for those people. Those packages are not valid for the binary plan. Why they are not valid for the binary plan? Because there's a max out in the binary system, as you know, maybe. You can see there's a 10% binary bonus of the weaker leg with a maximum of $35,000 a week. But this is only a cap, and this is the only cap that we have in the whole system, only for the 10% binary bonus. Yeah, the rest is uncapped, matching bonus, direct sales bonus, and so on. I will later explain you. So, and it can happen, of course, that some guy in your downline is putting down such a big package, and then you get a max out, and your weaker leg will be deleted. So then you start from new. So that can be quite annoying. This is why the biggest, these very big packages are not valid for the binary plan. Otherwise you will have maybe lots of max outs, or sometimes. All the packages between $25 to $50,000 are, of course, eligible for the binary system, and the system itself is very, very easy, so you don't have to explain much. We are talking here at the moment, this is just an explanation, for example, about Europe, Canada, Japan, and the USA. This is the binary plan where we have, of course, you need some requirements to be in the binary system. And this is, I would say, the only thing that is needed to explain. You need to have a package yourself. It's called $500 package. And you need to sponsor one left and one right in the system. Then you are eligible for the binary system. But now think about, maybe you don't have money. Maybe you have spent a lot of money in the last network. Maybe you have not earned anything. Maybe there's no money left to invest in a new business. Okay, no problem. You can get a free package, cost you nothing, completely nothing. And with this free package, you are eligible to earn 30 days direct sales bonus, means 10% from your referred packages. So means when I sponsor Harm, for example, and Harm takes a $1,000 package, I earn $100. Even if I have not a paid package by myself, means I have the possibility to work 30 days with the direct sales bonus to earn my very own package. And this means that everybody in the whole world does, and there's no excuse anymore. If somebody tells you, no, I have no money, I can't join you. Yes, of course you can join. So you just have to work. You just have to work for your package. You don't have to put any money down from your own pocket, from your savings, from whatever it is, and you can start. Of course, maybe in Europe, for example, we are blessed with our incomes. But if you, for example, see some parts of Latin America at the moment, politically very unsecure, the dollar is very high, they have lots of inflation, big parts of India, big parts of, in general in Asia, some parts of Eastern Europe, there the average income is quite low, between, for example, $400 and $500. Even in our neighborhood, take Hungary. Take, for example, Bulgaria. Or if we go, for example, to Africa, there are some people that they are earning one euro a day. So those people have a real possibility to join. And this is definitely what we want to do, because the African continent will be a game changer, in my opinion, in the whole cryptocurrency world in the next years. Because as you all know, we are all using Bittrex, Binance, and whatever, and crypto trading. But we use cryptocurrency, I can tell from myself in the Western society, to duplicate our money. This is what we do with cryptocurrency. But as you all know, maybe cryptocurrency was not made to make us richer and richer and richer and trade. Cryptocurrency was there to make an alternative payment system next to the banks. This was the idea of cryptocurrency. And I would say this is the idea of cryptocurrency, in my opinion, still. So we just need to get back a little bit to the idea and to try to bank the unbanked. And there are still 2.3 billion. This is the newest number from the World Bank. 2.3 billion people in the whole world that have no access to a bank or no financial system. Means those people could quite good use cryptocurrency. So we don't want to invent an own coin. Forget this. Yeah. But there are quite some interesting coins on the market. Take the big altcoins, take Bitcoin. That could be very, very helpful for example, those continents. So we will have a different, I would say, access to those continents. You will see in the very near future what we will launch out there. So and you can all take place to build up downline out there. And this is a very good idea, I would say, because some people say, I have been working in Europe, so it's very, very, very complicated for me now. So just try to go to other continents. If you are speaking at least English or French, maybe you're from the Netherlands or from Belgium or from wherever, and you're speaking French, so you could very good communicate, for example, to those continents or to this continent out there. And again, everybody can join without paying a cent and earning their very own package to be eligible for the binary system. And in those continents, it's of course a little bit easier to get to be eligible for the binary system, because those continents like Africa, big parts of Asia, except for example South Korea and Japan. South Korea and Japan are of course part of our world because the income is very high out there. But the rest of Asia, India and so on, they only need a $50 package by themselves and sponsor one left, one right with a $50 package to earn, and this is no joke, to earn the same amount, 35,000 dollars a week. So there's no gap or something like they can earn less than us. No, they have just another entry level because they earn less in those parts of the world. So they can earn the same at the end of the day, but they have a different entry level. So the ticket costs less, I would say. This is something where you can, I would say, very easy approach people, because at other competitors, I would call them, people need to pay the double. If you could do me a favor, please let your mic muted. Thank you. So this is very easy. So if you go, for example, take the Philippines, there are some other companies, of course, working, and it's not a war, but it's competition, of course. Yeah. If you have other companies next to you, it's competition because everybody wants the prospects. And again, this is definitely a part of the company culture that we want to build with you. So we are not stealing people from anybody, or we are not approaching people from somebody with lies or with bad talking or something. What I really want to see in the downline is to talk about the advantages of Nexus Global. And this is definitely enough to convince people. So there's basically no sales skills needed. It's just, I would say, telling the facts. And again, if you have the possibility in your downline to say, hey, you only need half of the money to be eligible for the binary system, well, you have doubled your money anyway, directly. So this is a quite interesting fact, I would say. You see on the right side something like bronze mining 1, silver binary option and so on, or gold Forex. What is this? This is these are Academy packages, because we have put the mining packages that we have. This is our very first product, mining packages, hash power, together with an Academy access. So we have built an Academy which shows you what is cryptocurrency, what is Bitcoin, what is an e-wallet, what is the advantages, what is the risks, what is Forex trading, how does it work, could it be good for my family and myself, what is binary options, how can I get access to binary options in our system, how can I purchase parts of binary options, how can I take an exit. Same of course with the crypto trading, same with ICOs, IPOs. And I would say with ICOs and IPOs, it's one of the most important or most interesting parts, because only a few people know exactly what is ICO and what is IPO, how does it work, and what is the advantage of this. So basically, and I don't want to say we are selling education, but it's a little bit of education inside. So it's not like we are trying to be in university or a school, because that would definitely take more time, and you need to focus on this. And again, we are not selling those academy packages. It's part of the hash power package, I would say. Yeah, the hash power package comes with an academy package, but at the end of the day, there's a more interesting fact in the academy package. What is it? In the academy package, of course, there's the education part, but to every step where you go through, for example, you have a look to a Gold Forex 1 video, to the videos, to the explanations. After this, of course, there's always a link to your very own dashboard, where you can click and go to Forex trading, for example. What does it mean? It explains, I would say, as a side effect to the people, how the dashboard works, how they can assess all the products. Means you as a leader, you don't have to explain everybody how the dashboard works, how payouts are working, because it's explained in the academy. Means we have packed education with an explanation of the dashboard of the system together in the academy. And I would say it's very helpful. By the way, there is a really marvelous funnel system inside in this academy. It's a full automated landing page system, and many things more. So it's very, very advanced and very interesting. So it should make your life easier to train your prospects and to let people take the benefits of the Nexus Global system. And this is a little bit a part of our research, because we have done some research and have been looking on numbers, how many people who join networks really know how to approach people, really know how to use the system where they have maybe put some money down. And this is really scary again. So research says that only 15 to 16% of the people really know how the system works. And there's a bigger number, there's a number of around 10% of the people don't start working because they don't know how, because they can't reach their leaders. Because some of the leaders, for example, are not leaders, are affiliators, online marketers, people who approach people via email, Facebook, Instagram. So sometimes you don't have even a telephone number of the guy who has referred you in the system. So this is something we are taking care of, to have a fully automated, I would say, training, academy, education, system. This is what it is. And let's see, I would say it makes all our life easier. And of course, at the end of the day, it's good for the company reputation, because the more people you have that know the system, that know what they have paid for, the more people will speak less bad about you. Because, as you know, it makes no sense if people speak good about you, because everybody will forget about this. But if people speak bad about you, everybody will remember. This is what it is. And if we know how the system works, we can maybe train against it. So this is what it is. So I think I don't need to explain you how a binary system works. So left leg, right leg, and of course the binary bonus is paid in the full eternity of the weaker leg. So it does not mean if the turnover takes place in the first, second, third, or fourth generation, it can happen in the 110th generation, and it will take full effect, of course, in your binary bonus. It's paid weekly. So the binary bonus is paid weekly. It's a weekly bonus, and it's paid every Monday. And just to, maybe I can talk about the withdrawals too at the moment, because sometimes you know all the systems where you need to ask the company, can I please have my earned commission on my wallet? And then it takes again a couple of days or maybe weeks or whatever it takes. So this is annoying. As a distributor, it's very annoying. As a company, it's very annoying, because then you have more work. So we have been thinking about it, and we have found no reason why we should do it like this. So what you can do as an adult, of course, you can take responsibility of your whole commission, because the commission is paid, and you can just send it over if you want to your own Bitcoin wallet. It's paid in dollar, or you exchange it before in our very own exchange. So you don't need to go to HitBTC or to Binance or Bittrex or whatever it is. You can exchange your commission in cryptocurrency or to other currencies like British pounds, or for example euros, or to US dollars. This is the major three currencies at the moment that we have implemented in the system. Of course, we are thinking about implementing other currencies, but it's not so easy, as not so many currencies in the world are quite stable. So, but we will implement definitely, I would say, the Indian rupee. This will happen quite fast, and let's see what we can do. So depends, of course, on the response from each country, and if a country goes really big, so maybe the peso from Philippines, then we will implement it, of course, in the exchange. Yeah, that's what it is. We go. No, here. Then we have, of course, then you see a little bit, yeah, the products. We haven't spoken over the products. It's only the mining. But as a company, as you have seen maybe, as a company, we are not only approaching one sector. And this is very important for us, because as you maybe all know, I was with another company, have invented the plan and, of course, the business idea. And it was only about mining. But in the last, I would say, 5-6 months, there has happened so much to the cryptocurrency sector. So because you have seen many aggravations in South Korea, they wanted to get cryptocurrency down. They want to put the exchanges down. Then there was a very huge exchange platform that went broke, I think, with a mess of $500 million. Then again, it was okay for South Korea. Then the Chinese blocked the mining. Then the Chinese did not block the mining. Then they blocked ICOs. Then the Bitcoin went to 20K, then went to 5 again. And so we have seen that cryptocurrency, and we knew before that there are no real experts in the world. So if somebody tells you he's a cryptocurrency expert, he's definitely a liar. Because there are no experts, there are no universities that can give you a formula how cryptocurrency works. And this is very important from the economical business view, as I would say, as a board member or as the CEO of the company, because you're responsible for the payouts, for the taxes, and of course for the turnover. And at the end of the day, you need to make some wins. So you need to gain money for the company. So if you rely a business on cryptocurrency, which is very volatile and is not so plainable, I would say, then you need to do something else. So you need to bring a diversification into the business. And diversification means we have 7 other products. And this is, and again, somebody told me in a couple of weeks ago, it looks like you have a supermarket. And of course, we don't want to have a supermarket. In German, you call it Bauchladen. So you have your market in front of your tummy. But it's not like this, because, of course, cryptocurrency mining is definitely the most expensive and the biggest part of this company at the moment, because it's so... it brings a lot of money to the people. It has a really good return of invest at Nexus, because I can tell you the return of invest is at 5 months, 5.5 months. This is what it is. You get in your hash power it doesn't matter if it's big or small, or $25 or $50,000, you get a return of invest of 5.5 months. And 5.5 months is, I would say, good is not the reward. This is an exclusive, absolutely outstanding and marvelous return of invest for an MLM mining company. And this is absolutely the best mining contract that you can get in MLM mining company. And it's a little bit better than at some major mining companies, to be honest. How we can do this, I will tell you later. But again, you have crypto casino, and the crypto casino is very interesting because maybe you know, maybe you don't know, crypto casinos make billions and billions every year of turnover, exactly 800 billions every year, online. 800 billion online turnover in online casinos. And now we go a step further, we have a crypto online casino. And why this is so interesting? Because you are not allowed to open a casino worldwide wherever you want, because there are restrictions. It's very regulated market in Europe, for example, but a crypto casino is allowed all over the world, because the cryptocurrency market in relation to casino is not so regulated. So we have a regulated product for Europe, because in Europe everything is very regulated. We are regulated in Japan and in the United States. These are patented, certified products. There's binary option system. You have online betting, for example. The online betting market maybe sounds a little bit stupid. To me, sounds a little bit like, is it shady? Is it not so nice? But the turnover every year is 1 trillion. It's no joke. 1 trillion in online betting is a huge market. And whether you like it or not, doesn't matter. I don't like it, for example. I'm not a gambler. I'm working for my money, so I don't go to the casino. But if you like it, I'm not judging it. So if you like it, it's okay. So many people like it. And again, why should we not take benefit from it? Because if people like to do online betting, if people like to go to a casino because they like to spend money, some of them are pros, why shouldn't they spend the money in our platform? Why not? So, and this is definitely where you can take advantage. But we will have, of course, a possibility because we have, of course, we are reaching out to some Muslim countries where we need to be, for example, Sharia compliant. So this means that all those people, when you start registering, you can elect if you want to have gambling and betting. You can say, no, I don't want this, and then you don't have it in your dashboard. So then it's Sharia compliant. You can use it in Dubai, in Oman, or wherever you are, wherever it's forbidden, and everything is okay. Yeah? This is up to you. This is your choice, and we as a company respect it, of course. So that's it. Then the Forex trading, I don't need to talk so much about Forex trading. Some people hate it, some people love it. So I don't know if I love it or hate it. I don't know so much about Forex trading. Of course, I made my research, but I'm a very traditional investor. So cryptocurrency is the most untraditional thing for myself, for example. ICOs, IPOs, this is something I understand and I like, because 95% of all ICOs, IPOs are, and this is now a big word, it's scam, as you know. There's a research on the market, and I can tell you why all those Telegram ICOs and IPOs are most of the time maybe a planned fraud. Why? Because, for example, go to Germany, go to the Netherlands, if you want to collect money, if you want to do an investment fund, you need to have many regulations. You need to have a reputational CEO, board member, application to the government, everything. And maybe you don't get it. So it's very, very difficult. In Germany, you need to go to the BaFin. You need to have a KVG 32, paragraph 32 permission, and everything like this. Costs a lot of money, very, very complicated. And then you are allowed to collect maybe money if your prospect, if it's a booklet like this, is correct. With an ICO, everybody from us can do an ICO, and we can collect billions out of the blue, without regulations, without this, and this. So you can maybe imagine that some crooks are trying to take benefit of this, of course. Yeah, because this is like it's a receipt for collecting money. And again, if you get broke, you can say, wow, didn't work. And this is why we only use definitely regulated ICOs and IPOs. Gibraltar and the UK have been starting to regulate ICOs and IPOs. It's the start. It will definitely go further. And but what I can say, we have esports and we have the CoinTed ICO inside our system for you. And these are both of them are huge companies so far. They have collected a lot of money. They have done many things from the roadmap. For example, CoinTed is the second largest BTC ATM machine supplier. Second largest. They have started with really small machines and have done very much research. And now they are the second largest. And I would say in this year, they will be the largest in the world. So very interesting. The esports ICO is very interesting because esports is going really huge in the world. So esports is playing computer and people are watching it. Sounds a little bit stupid, but this is a new sport, and it's the official sport. For example, in Germany, recently the German Deutscher Sportbund, it's called, they valued esports, so playing Counter-Strike or Dota or World of Warcraft, as a sport, as a real sport, and it will go Olympic soon. This is for sure. Means there's a big crowd who wants definitely to watch this, who's visiting events which are sold out, where, for example, how's it called, where the people can win 25 million if they win the competition or something. It's crazy. So you can take part of the esports ICO or not, but I think it will be very interesting. And at the end of the day, this is a reliable, interesting possibility to make a catapult on the, I would say, on the percentage of your money. This is an interesting ICO. And again, we know the whole board, we have done all the research, and this kind of ICOs we will bring to your people, and then you can choose if you want to refer to other people. We have an own exchange, and this is very interesting. So exchange, you know what, you can change fiat money to cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency to fiat money, and that's what it is. And to all those products are not part of the binary system. And this is important. Why? Because the binary system, this is what I have always said in my whole career in the MLM, is if you don't work in a binary system, you will not earn anything. This is what it is. If you want to earn a lot in a binary system, you need to work a lot. Is a working system. So it's a lie if you say, go to the binary and you will earn residual incomes or something. This is completely bullshit. You need to work. But again, it's not only leaders that we have here. It's not only MLM pros. It's not only people who want to work 24/7 on an MLM system. There are some people who have normal jobs and want to earn some money apart, maybe 1 hour a week, 2 hours a week or something. Therefore, a binary system can be quite hard. And most of the time is those people who give up quite fast then, and then are running through the world and telling, this company is scam, I have not earned money and this and this. It's most of the time the people. But how can we help the people? We can help the people with these products, because those products are part of a uni-level plan. And the uni-level plan goes from generation 1 to generation 8. And you earn real passive income. That means if I have just brought, for example, Matthew into the business, and then I stop working, and Matthew is really working and doing stuff and this in this only uni-level plan, and I've never sponsored somebody else again, and Matthew is doing casino and his downline is doing this, I earn the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth generation. And this means passive income. So we have two possibilities, a working system and the binary system, and the passive income, a real passive income system with a uni-level plan. And furthermore, we have the possibility, and this is why we want to try to get the world, because we can get the affiliators, the online marketers, which most of the time, and I've spoken to many very successful affiliators and online marketers, which have far more than 1 million followers, for example. And they said, I will never join a binary system because binary, in my opinion, I don't want to sponsor. I want to train people. I want to talk. I don't want to talk to people. I want just make my YouTube videos. I want to post stuff and a link, and that's it, what I want to do. I want to do email marketing. And those people you can get now because they can just take part of this unilevel plan and just bring the people in and promote those packages of, not packages, promote those products because there are no packages in this product. So people can put in whatever they want. Means if Matthew, which I have sponsored, for example, I haven't done, this is just an example. If, for example, is playing today in the crypto casino for $100, I earn. If he spends tomorrow 10, I earn. If he spends again tomorrow in the evening 15, I earn. And this is what it is. Whenever somebody pays in whatever it is in the systems, because there are no packages, there's no minimum of, okay, there's a small minimum, I guess, so you can't pay cents, but you know what I mean? So there's no minimum package or no there's of course a maximum, but whenever they pay, you earn. And this is what it is. This is a passive income. And yeah, this is what it is. I'm behind the schedule. Okay. What we have more. And I would say very interesting about crypto trading is, of course, you will get your mining results on daily basis in cryptocurrency. So BTC mining at the beginning and means you get your mining result, and then you can, of course, say, now I want to put it on my Coinbase wallet, send it over, is your money, is your cryptocurrency. But you can even use the cryptocurrency to maybe try to double, triple, quadruple your money in the crypto trader. And I'm as a cryptocurrency enthusiast, so I'm doing Bittrex, Binance, and all those stuff simultaneously. I had very, very good experience now with those, I would say, trading options. And this is what we have put into a crypto trader, which is, again, regulated by the European government. It's a regulated product. And again, you can earn, but we will never give out any percentage because this is illegal to promote percentages in crypto trading. But as you all know, crypto trading can lead between nothing and 100% a month. It happens very easy. You don't have to be a big banker or something like this. Maybe it's better if you don't, if you're ever not a big banker, but it's working. So just try it or leave it. It's up to you, but you can double, quadruple your mining results in the crypto trader, for example, or maybe you're lucky in the crypto casino. So depends on you. You can, or you directly exchange it into dollars and pay your rent, whatever you want to do. But there's another positive effect. You can even reinvest. What does it mean? You have bought a package, $100. What is the next package? Let's see. Just wait. The next package is $500. Okay, $500. I need to spend $500 again to get a bigger package. This is the old world. In the Nexus world, it's like this. If you want to have to the $100 package, a $25 package, for example, you can buy it, and you don't, and you add the $25 package to the $100 package, and then you have a $125 package. You have two packages. The hash power will be will sum up, and that's what it is. This is interesting for the small packages, for example, because they of course have less mining results than the bigger packages. Logical, but you can reinvest quite fast, and then can get or can benefit in the mining more than in any other company that I know on the market. Means you can directly reinvest your, for example, the $25 package, you get, of course, small mining results, because for $25, what can you, but again, you get big mining results compared to other companies, but again, it's small money. But the small money you can reinvest, and then you have a $50 package. And then it's 75, then 100, then 125, and in a very, very short time. Because what makes the money? What is more interesting? paying more money in less time, yeah, later on in your life, or paying now smaller money and you have a longer time period? Because this is what it is. Time always wins against the investment. This is what it is. So, and if you can invest smaller amounts faster, then you will get definitely more turnover and more percentage in your mining package. This is the idea behind it. So it's very easy, very flexible, and yeah, and you can see what kind of percentage you get in these 8 generations. This is the unilevel plan. And then, of course, we have a matching bonus over 6 generations. And the matching bonus over 6 generations, you can see it. We have 5% in the first generation, 3, 2, 1, and so on. So, but it's a little bit connected to the leadership ranks. Why this is like this? Because the matching bonus is the most powerful bonus, in my opinion, is only my opinion, in the MLM. Why? Because if you sponsor 10 people, this is what I tell since years, sponsor 10 people and then stick to this 10 people and talk to this, train them, be very near to those people, try to develop them and tell them what you have done. And this is very easy. I have sponsored 10 people, so I want you to sponsor 10 people each. If you sponsor 10 people in the first generation, you should have 100 in the second generation. This is very theoretically, but with 10 people, you can work like this. If you have 100 people in the second generation, this is something you can even talk to them. You book an event, you book a small restaurant. There's always something that you can rent for 50 euros or something, or where you only need to buy the drinks or something. So put it in, put a beamer on, and talk about your business. And if those people will follow you, your advice to sponsor 10 people, if 100 people sponsor 10 people, you have 1,000 people in the third generation. And this is no joke. This is no selling. It's real. Some of the people would do it in 1 week. Some of the people would never do. Some of the people would need 1 month. Doesn't matter. But this is how MLM works. And I don't want to talk what can happen if 1,000 people sponsor 10 people each. Yeah. So this is definitely working. You just need to be behind it. And this is why the matching bonus at the end of the day will completely boost your account, because the matching bonus is uncapped. 35,000 you can earn with a binary bonus, as you maybe remember. But the matching bonus is completely uncapped. You can earn 200,000 if you want a week with this. 300, 400, whatever it is. So there's no end. Of course, you can earn only 500 if you want. So it depends on you, how big you are, how far you want to go, how much time you want to invest, how much you want to give you from yourself. It's up to you. So nobody needs to earn millions, but you have the possibility, this is for sure. The ranks are, as you can see, the first rank is the bronze rank, is very easy, and the recommendations will be given out to you on Friday. I think on Friday, we will give around the presentations. Then you see the silver, sapphire, ruby, emerald, and then we have the diamond, double diamond, triple diamond. This is something I really like, because I've seen this many, many years ago in United States companies of MLM, and this is definitely they are my idols, because MLM has a completely different approach in the United States than in Europe. So in Europe, we are a little bit part of the waste, and the United States, they are celebrities. So this is different approach, but they're even more professional in the United States regarding MLM. So this is why we had a look, and I think pins and all those stuff is very important, because if you like a company, if you like a football club, you wear the tricot, of course, and if you like your MLM company, you wear your pin. And the higher your pin, the more successful. And again, in MLM, success means sharing. And if you share your success, people will be maybe inspired. And I will tell you at the end of this meeting a very small story about an idol of mine. And he's not from an MLM, but what shows that everything is possible in this world. And I know many, many of these examples. So again, this is a usual triple diamond, black diamond, crown diamond. And then, of course, you earn a lot of matching bonus. And I will later talk about a little bit about the prices. So this is the leadership ranking again, but again, the turnover will be announced on Friday, I think. So unique part of Nexus Global. We have already started mining. Means I don't want to tell you about how much we mine, because this is the only secret so far that we keep for ourselves, and where our mining facilities are and how big they are, and if we have maybe a mining pool. So I can tell you everything will be very transparent from the very first start. You will see it on blockchain. So you can see our mining capacity on blockchain. That means maybe we have a mining pool. Let's see. And I can tell you the size will be very annoying for many, many companies. Yeah, the top leaders will visit our mining facilities in March 2018. Of course, now you can say, only the top leaders will be invited again. They're very successful, so they are invited. But we will have a quick start competition for everybody. Means, as we will start in the next days, when we start, we will have directly a competition which you can join and win before we go, of course, to our mining facilities. You can win, of course, a full, how did we name it? An all-inclusive mining facilities traveling package. So flight, hotel, everything, a little bit of pocket money. So things like this. So because always there's side effects and side costs when you travel, and the travel will be quite long, so it's not around the corner, and yeah, you can win it. So just do a quick start, and you can go, maybe you and some people of your team, to our mining facilities and have a look, and videos and all those stuff. We by ourselves will, of course, promote videos with our branded mining facilities. So there's the name on. It's not only a small sign, it's many signs, so that you can identify yourself with Nexus Global and the mining facilities. But again, it's not needed, because if people show your mining facilities with a sign on it, it can be their mining facility or not. And again, it's not so interesting if people have mining facilities, because if the company has mining facilities, what's your benefit? You don't own the mining facilities, the company owns the mining facilities. You only make the company bigger, and you don't benefit. So I would say, doesn't matter. This is why, of course, we will, how have I named it? You will be part of the mining operations with shares of the Nexus mining pool. Of course, not everybody will get as a gift mining shares of the pool, yeah. But no, I have told that we have a pool. Oh no, but you can, of course, earn them. So with more work, you can earn more shares. More parts is extra of the mining pool. So you will be part owner or part shareholder. I don't know how we legally have named it in the contract, but you will be part of this mining pool. Means the more you work, the more money you put in with your whole team, the more hash power we buy, the more machines we buy, the more, for example, mining farms we buy. We do, for example, something in northern Germany very soon. Northern Germany, maybe the German government will take part in this facility, maybe. And I think it will be very interesting to be part of this action. So, and it's not only about the money side, not only about the money you get from this and the more hash power results. I think it's very much something like identification. So it's not our company, it's our company. So distributors, board, everybody together. This is something that we want to create, and this is again not only talking sales approach. It's like it is. So if companies in my past where I have earned a lot of money would have given me shares from the company, I would be maybe there, yeah? Even if it's a small share. So this is something where people can identify themselves and are maybe not in need to go to another company. I think if you earn money, if you have responsibility because you are a part owner, you have shares or something, then maybe you say, okay, this can be really long term. This is the idea of not jumping from one to another company. What do we have more? We have directly when we start offices in Hong Kong, China, Germany, Bulgaria, and the Philippines. This is where we start. Latin America is in planning because we have approached 2 days ago, I think. Was it yesterday? No, I'm confused. I think it was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
Oh, sorry, it was yesterday. Yes, it was not 2 days ago. I'm sorry. It was yesterday, and it's a very huge group of leaders from Venezuela, from Mexico, and from the Dominican Republic. So those people are very huge leaders, and they will, I think, boost Latin America very much. So, of course, we're thinking about offices then there. And what does it mean? So the office is not in need to be 1,000 square meter or something, and we need to put the best furniture and the best signs. So we are not money wasters, of course, but it's always good to have some people in your mother tongue sitting there, being responsible, helping you, or maybe you can, of course, do some events there, smaller events, approach new leaders. So this is, of course, always a matter of trust, I think. And this is what we are doing at the moment, for example, with the Philippines. And I think we will do it before we start. We will have the office fixed with the Philippines. Greetings to Jonathan. Jonathan is the so far #1 leader in the Philippines, and he's doing a great job traveling all over the Philippines and getting many people involved. So you will be very, very successful very soon. We have weekly corporate webinars. This is what I can bring to the table. So we will do trainings together. We will do trainings together. We will do webinars, of course. So even sales trainings, or how really referring people, bringing people to the business is working in our understanding. So this is what we can bring to the table. At least for the first year, I would say we will boost this. At the end of the day, we are working with country managers. Country managers are people who are responsible for their country, who are talking, at least, of course, the mother tongue of the country, and of course English, to be responsible to do events, to do webinars, very important. But we want to have the McDonald's system. So not the crappy food. No, we want to have everything the same in the whole world. So if a webinar takes place in Brazil, or in Germany, or in Eastern Europe, should be the same information, would be good. And of course, this is a big plan. And because I've seen it in many companies that people are telling different information, or I don't know, doing things or putting things to the compensation plan that are not valid, and then people are angry. So something like this. This is something we are planning, of course, and those kind of stuff we are doing with country managers. The country manager gets an overhead percentage of all turnover of the whole country. It's a very huge position, and people can, of course, apply for this position. We have some country managers that are fixed, but at the end of the day, there's no rule to have only one country manager. Let's see. Again, we are not making decisions easy here, or giving country manager position to everybody because he has done something in the past. Is not only turnover, and this is definitely what I mean, is not only money, it's not only turnover, it's, in my opinion, and this is how the board understanding in Nexus Global is, it's definitely character. It's if you are not a greedy person, if you like to help people, really like to help people, and if you are, of course, a good speaker is important. If you need to do events sometimes, you should not be shy, because speaking in front of 1,000 people is sometimes not so easy. And yeah, this is what it is. So build up the company culture. And this is something I always tell, company culture is the most important for any company, not only MLM, because if you lose those things in the very first start, then you're just only making money. But if the money is maybe not coming anymore, then there's nothing left. So company culture is very important, even to reinvent companies. And this is why this is a very responsible position. Prices like, so I'm really sorry, I need to read it, even if I have wrote this by myself, but I need to read this. We have prices like supercars, of course. Supercars are for some people are an indication for, how's it called, for success, yeah, or big watches or whatever it is. It is, so it's not only an identification of a person, but it shows maybe I'm successful in this company. And it's okay to show it in the MLM business. In my country, so I'm German, I'm from Germany, it's not okay to show your money because everybody is very grumpy. But for example, the United States, it shows you success, so we have it. We will have regional prices, so we will take a look to the culture of the of the country, and will, for example, do bits and pieces special for the countries. It's very important for some cultures, of course. So luxury watches, vacations. We have small vacations, for example, for India, and they like to go to Thailand over the weekend. We will have a bunch of a couple of thousand vacations that we give away. Regional prizes, tickets to go for to GoPro event from Eric Worre, for example. Very inspiring, very interesting. So VIP tickets, of course. So you're sitting in the first rows, sitting directly next to the stage, and you can grab Eric Worre or something. You have meet and greet. It's very interesting. Yeah, MacBooks, mobile phones, all those stuff we have. So this is not something that we don't want to promote so big, because at the end of the day, this is usual business, I would say. Again, the own exchange platform is a game changer, because the fees from sending from a wallet to an exchange platform, and then the exchange platform is sending to your bank account, for example, this costs you a lot of money. And I've done it a lot, so I've seen it, and then you lose a lot of money, and you think you have one Bitcoin is valid $9,000, and at the end of the day, on your bank account there's only $8,000, and you think, where's one grand? Where went $1,000? But this all the fees, and this is something we prevent through our own exchange. Of course there are fees, but they are very, very low. And again, it's connected to your wallet. It's directly connected to your wallet. What we have more? The very advanced dashboard. The 8-crypt wallet is outstanding, and there's nothing on the market which you can compare to the 8-crypt wallet, because everything inside is completely connected. It's completely connected to our own programmed wallets. We have BTC wallets, ETH wallets, BCC wallets, Litecoin, Dashcoin, Monero wallets, own wallets. You can use them, or you can use your own ones. Doesn't matter, but we can only give it to you. What more? We will have BTC machines in every office all over the world. So, and this is something I can tell you, there are lots of people that have cash money. And this is, again, this is not called a manual for money laundering. Absolutely not. But if people have cash money and they want to have Bitcoins, sometimes it costs, you need to go to the bank needs to send it. If you are in Germany, don't go to Commerzbank, because then they close directly your account, because they don't like cryptocurrency. So you can put your money into a BTC machine and buy directly BTC, and you can purchase a package, for example. This can be very, very important for many, many countries. Yeah. Crypto credit card. You know, there have been lots of aggravation with a crypto credit card from a company on Gibraltar. This is why Xapo went away, Wirex and Bitwallet and everything like this. This will start with a MasterCard, not a Visa card, in our company. We have ICOs, 3 different currencies, certified regulated products, outsourced products. So we are not doing the support by ourselves. It will be outsourced to a pro company that is taking care of this. Costs a little bit of money, but less aggravation. We have an academy and fully funnel system, fully automated. This is Nexus Global. Have I forgot something? I need to see. Have I got nice? This is something you know. Okay, this is an outlook of our academy. So this is the entry of the academy, for example. There you sign in and you can learn and start and everything like this. And this is how it looks inside. Oh, this is the website, I think. It's in view from the website. And this is the academy. I don't know why I have put the German one in, but doesn't matter. So there you see what kind of things, and you see it's 0% completed, so I haven't done it. And you will always get a success percentage if you have a look in one chapter and you've done the chapter. There will be tests, of course. So it will be very interesting. So it will be a little bit gamey, so you can play with your education, test yourself if you have read everything carefully. So everything is in place. I would say we have packed everything together, what many companies have single-wise. And I think there's nothing left I can tell you. There's a couple of days when we start. Again, we will not give any exact date, because again, I've seen it now in many companies before. You give an exact date, it takes 1 day more, 2 days more, something like this, and then people say, oh, this is so unprofessional. And again, we will not start if something is missing. This is exactly what we do. So we have everything in place now, everything is programmed. It's just the translations that are a little bit costing us time. So we are not doing the translations, but the companies are not so fast, because we have 17 languages. This is something where we have changed bits and pieces, and we need to do it again. So, but it is, we are very near. Everything is ready, and everything is in place. So we will not start with anything what is not ready. But I can tell you, we have approached many people worldwide, and the response is better than ever before. And I think the market is really ready for a company that is investing before the money and not only your money. This is very important. So the facilities of mining, you will see it when we start, how big they are. And we are doing quite a bit of the percentage of the Bitcoin mining worldwide, I can tell you. And we've invested before, so means not the distributors are buying the facilities like in other companies, and then the company is not paying the commission. So some companies are purchasing mining farms, but not paying the commission. So this is something that does not fit, in my opinion. Does not fit. So, and this is what we have done before. So we have made our homework. This is very important. We have learned from the past. And we, of course, have learned from many errors or faults that other companies have done. Good for us, because we could have a view inside. And that's Nexus Global. The only thing what I wanted to tell you about is because I'm reading by myself when I get sometimes when I need to empower myself. I read books about people who are successful, about how they went successful, what kind of aggravations they went through, if they have been privileged before, or if they have been poor people, and how they came to success. And the very interesting story is definitely from a guy who who's a little bit fat and who's just only slapping people, is Bud Spencer. Yeah, and Bud Spencer is an Italian guy. Of course, it's not his name, but we call him Bud Spencer. And Bud Spencer has not done quality films, as you know. No, he made me laugh in my childhood, and he's dead now. But he is even posthum. He is making people laugh with Terence Hill together with this funny movies, Western movies, slapping people around and making jokes. So, but this guy was a part of the Olympic team, for example, for Italy in swimming. He was part of the Olympic team. He was a lawyer. He had a very huge company for, how's it called? For airplanes. How's it called? How's the company called that is doing flights? Does somebody know this? What is Lufthansa in the English word? What is Lufthansa? What is that? It's an airline. It's an airline. I'm sorry. So he had a huge airline. He sold it for millions and millions. So what I wanted to tell you is there are people where you may be laughing at. We're making not quality films which have done so many variety in their life, where you can see where have they found the time to do all those stuff, because he was very huge. I think about 250 pounds or 300 pounds. So crazy. So, but he was a huge sportsman. He was very intelligent as a lawyer. And then he was very successful as a businessman, and he is still successful as a film star, even when he's dead. And this is so inspiring. And there's so many stories of this. So what I wanted to tell you is, have a look on some idols. Everybody needs to have an idol, or at least somebody where he has lots of respect for. This is very important for myself, and it helps me a lot to find my way, because you always need to invent yourself. And this is exactly what Nexus Global does. Nexus Global is inventing the company completely new, or the idea of the company. We have all done things before. We have all done successful things, not so successful things. We went through aggravations, but this all leads into Nexus Global. This is a promise. This company will be outstanding successful in 2018. And we have many things more that I haven't told you now that are completely unusual for an MLM company. When you see our board members and our advisory board members, this looks like a blue chip company, what kind of advisories we have in the background. And they all go public with us. This will be completely game changing, and you have not seen this in a European company. This is something, is a promise. You will see it when we start. Hopefully you can be a little bit patient. It will be only a couple of days, but then we will start with a boom all over the world. Thanks a lot. I will not ask or answer questions today. This is recorded. I think I will give it to, I think Mike will spread it then. Let's spread it. No problem. And I wish you, today is Valentine's Day, isn't it? So I got a very, very, very nice present. I got a picture from my son and my wife. It's very, very nice. So hopefully you celebrate a little bit with your Valentine. Wish you a nice evening. See you soon. Thanks a lot, and greetings.
Happy Valentine, Christian.
Yeah, happy Valentine to you too. Bye bye, guys.
Good evening. Happy Valentine.
Bye bye.
Bye, Mike. Mike is my Valentine.
No.
No.
Take care. Thanks very much.
Take care. Bye bye.
Have a nice evening.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Dankeschön, Christian. Thank
Okay,
you,
bye-bye.
Mike. I see you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye, Christian.
Bye bye. Good night.
Take
Bye.
care.
See you soon.
See you soon.